Chapter 1, Breaking Out the Slaves. Tokyo, Japan of 2004. Devon Montgomery Johnston III, a 2004 Seacon XB, had been staying in Tokyo, Japan with his pals Molly Bradley, 2002 Dodge Viper, and Antony, a 2004 Audi A6. Devon and Molly had originally lived in the United States, in a city called Troubled Town, but moved to live with Antony after they got exiled from the city. Devon, Antony, and Molly were always into music and made all tons of CDs. They were also into artifacts and were interested in Menorah from the Second Temple. This was used back in 70 AD, said Molly. And it hasn't been seen in 1,000 years, added Devon. That is crazy, said Antony. We're supposed to go to a party tonight, said Molly. Maybe they can swing some information. Great idea, said Antony. They loaded up their trunks and headed out as Devon put on Dollars and Cents by DJ Quick. The three started dancing as they cruised through the streets of Tokyo. One of the things Devon, Molly, and Antony liked to do was drift through the streets and trash other garages. This night was no exception for that. When they arrived at the party, they were greeted by some other cars they knew that lived in Tokyo. Devon and Molly drove around trying to find somewhere to talk about the Menorah. We should go to the top floor, said Molly. Good idea, Devon replied. They got into a ramp and drove to the top floor and started to analyze the artifact. What is even in the artifact? Asked Devon. What even happened to the artifact? It was carried to Rome, said Molly. Where else? Was it still there? Said Devon. There may be a clue here, Molly replied. Anything here? Though? Asked Devon. No, said Molly. I need to go use the restroom, said Devon. He headed towards the restrooms when he drove into a 2003 Hyundai Tiburon. Is there a bathroom? The car asked. I'm headed there right now, said Devon. They headed down to the bathroom, and when they were done, they talked for a while. I'm Wingo, by the way, said the Tiburon. Devon Montgomery Johnston III, said Devon. That's a mouthful, said Wingo. Can I call you DJ? Sure, said Devon. Just your first time in Japan? Yeah, I was brought here to paint some stuff, Wingo replied. How long have you been here? How long have you been here for? Asked DJ. 3 weeks now, said Wingo. You? Week and a half, DJ replied. I am from Troubled Town, which is in the U.S. No way. I am from Spoilerville, which is also there, said Wingo. Why'd you come here? Me and my friend Molly had to leave low for a while, replied DJ. Why? Asked Wingo. We trashed someone's garage and he wants me and Molly gone. If we enter Troubled Town, we're dead, said DJ. That's terrible, said Wingo. Yeah, why did you come here? Asked DJ. I needed a painting job after I dropped out of grade school, said Wingo. Why did you drop out? Asked DJ. I kept getting in trouble over my paint schemes I had, Wingo replied. They could be pretty strict, DJ added. I have since been spraying graffiti in various places too, said Wingo. I was a gifted student from the East Coast Music Conservatory, said DJ. I can tell from your speakers you have on you, said Wingo. I also love body painting too. Nice, said DJ. Molly and Antony appeared from around the corner and were surprised. Molly, Antony, this is Wingo. This is Wingo, said DJ. Hi, Wingo, said Antony. Hi, said Wingo. I met DJ on the way to the bathroom. DJ, said Molly. It's a nickname Wingo came up for me, said DJ. Said Antony. DJ pulled out the pictures of the Menorah. We're looking for this. The Menorah from the Second Temple, said Wingo. Yes, said Molly. We could sneak out and head home, Molly continued. Good idea, said DJ. The 4 cars headed out through a back door and drove back to their garage home. This is pretty much it, said DJ. Doesn't look like much. That's because it's old, Antony replied. They headed inside and began to look through the plans of the artifact. We could find a slave worker somewhere, said Molly. They have slave workers in the Metropolis, said Wingo. So everyone in the United States has a habit of doing something illegal, said DJ. Yeah, you could say that. Molly, I told Wingo about why we have to lay low here, said DJ. Why would you tell him? Asked Molly. Because Wingo also came from the U.S., replied DJ. Okay, said Molly. Now we just have to find a plane to Utah, said Wingo. I'm going to stay here, said Tony. Fine, said Molly. The next night, DJ, Wingo, and Molly were all staying in a motel room. The motel was right next to the Tokyo International Airport. Is there a slave worker garage anywhere? Asked Molly. One guy's about an hour from the airport, Wingo replied. That's the best one, added DJ. They all went to sleep after they discussed their plan. That morning, the trio boarded their plane and began watching TV on the seat in front of them. There's a reason why we're watching the J Limo show right now, asked DJ. So we don't attract attention, said Molly. Okay, said DJ. When their plane finally landed, they went to customs to get their luggage. Where's our bus? Asked Wingo. Should be out front, said DJ. They looked for an exit and finally found one. There's our bus, said Molly. There was a bus with 4 cars waiting already. How are we supposed to get on? Asked DJ. Shouldn't be that hard, Wingo replied. The trio headed to their bus and managed to get on it with no problem. When their bus was close to their stop, it started to sputter. That's not good, said DJ. The bus then slid right into a pole and crashed. We got a busted bus for a slave worker, said Wingo. The trio got out of the crash and started to drive slowly until they found the garage. Wow, they have a total of 16 slaves, said Molly. We just have to pick one, then we can get out of here. The slave worker dealer, Walter Snyder, a 2003 Hummer H2, approached them. We would like one of your slave workers, said Molly. They're not for sale, but you can look at them, said Snyder. If you say so, said Wingo. They looked around at some workers. DJ approached a 1994 Mitsubishi Eclipse. What's your name? DJ asked. Boast, replied the Eclipse. Well, Boast, my friend Wingo has a master plan to bust you out of here, said DJ. He does, said Boast. Yes, said DJ. A 1965 Ford Mustang drove up and revealed he was a drop tank racer before becoming a slave worker. Cool, said DJ. Wingo drove and joined them. You sure don't like it here, huh? He asked. No, replied Boost. Wait till tonight, said Wingo. Alright, said Boost. That night, DJ, Molly, and Wingo snuck to the place to see Snyder was asleep. He's out, whispered Molly. Wingo snuck over to the workers, who were all dragging wrecking balls to prevent them from driving away. Told you we'd be back, said Wingo. Thank you, said Boost. Wingo cut all the wrecking balls and each other drove out cheering. Snyder woke up from the commotion. Ew, he said. Guess they're ours now, said Wingo. And they are free, DJ added. Snyder tried to chase the slaves, but Wingo ignited an oil spill with his green exhaust flame and the whole garage burnt down. That was a risky move, said Molly. Works every time, said Wingo. Now where do we go? Asked DJ. We need to find that menorah still, Wingo replied. The menorah from the second temple? Said Boost. Yes, said Molly. Snyder wanted to get that in hopes of making him rich, Boost added. We got to find that before he does, said DJ. Yeah, said Wingo. Joke's on him. I stole his plans to find it, said Boost. How? Asked Molly. I took them from him while he was asleep, Boost replied. Cool. I'm Molly, by the way, said Molly. I'm DJ, said DJ. DJ? Asked Boost. Well, my real name is Devon Montgomery Johnston III, but I prefer DJ, DJ added. Okay, said Boost. Wingo, said Wingo. Huh? Said Boost. My name is Wingo, Wingo replied. They headed to a nearby alley and began playing away to find the menorah. Wingo gave Boost a recap from what they learned so far, and DJ came up to them. You seem like you know what you are doing, he said. You should lead the way. Thanks, DJ. I've always wanted to lead a pack, said Boost. We should head somewhere there's another clue. What does it say? Asked Molly. Drag City, said Boost. Okay, said Wingo. But we should consider changing our appearances. Like what? Asked DJ. Molly and I look fine, but we should change you up, DJ. Wingo replied. How so? Asked DJ. The blue stripes you have, said Wingo. DJ had light blue stripes on his sides that blended with his already blue color. I have always had these, said DJ. And you have white characters on your sides. I know that, said Wingo. And also pink and orange going on my green color. Don't worry, I'm a great paint guy. Wingo pulled out a paint kit and painted DJ's blue stripes green. He also added green stripes on the sides of DJ's hood and spoiler. Told you it wasn't so bad, said Wingo. You're right. I love this design, said DJ. Molly looks okay with her white design and black stripes, said Wingo. But Boost looks like a bum and needs a spray. Okay, go ahead, said Boost. Wingo painted some purple over Boost's gray color to make him look cool. This looks awesome, said Boost. Thanks, said Wingo. They continued down a road and got onto the interstate. Should we have some fun? Asked DJ. Sure, Boost replied. DJ put on Appetite for Destruction by NWA while Molly showed Boost some troublemaker habits. First she drove up to a hauler named Chet Bach's car and tried to slide under his trailer. Chet realized and sped up to run over her, but DJ pushed the trailer and it twisted to the side. The trailer ultimately unhooked from Chet and caused a huge pileup behind it. That was awesome, said Boost. Molly then realized that Snyder's people were following them and sped up. We gotta move, she said. We are being chased by bad cars, said Wingo. They sped up and got off at the next exit ramp and drove around until they managed to reach a gas station. That was close, said Boost. I just can't go back. Yeah, they seemed awful to be with, Wingo added. Any clues on the Menorah? I found one showing that the Menorah may have been moved here to the U.S., DJ replied. Particularly Drag City, if you say so, said Molly. That's why we're headed there right now, said Boost. Exactly, said DJ. We will camp here for the night, said Boost. Good idea, added DJ. The four of them headed to the car resting place and fell asleep easily. The next morning, DJ woke up to see Snyder had followed them. Wake up, he said. Boost, Molly, and Wingo jolted awake and were as terrified as DJ. We gotta run, said Molly. I know that, added Boost. You tried to get away from me, Snyder said. That's my slave. You think you can take him from me? We busted him out from your terrible garage, said Wingo. He eyed Boost and then drove around the parking lot. Get back here, said Snyder. Wingo and Boost drove to a truck named Paul Valdez, who was drinking from an oil can. Hide behind this trailer, said Wingo. I have a plan. Boost hid behind Paul's trailer and watched as Snyder approach Wingo. What'd you do with him? Asked Snyder. You're a walker? Asked Wingo. Yes, stupid, Snyder replied. Wingo drove backwards up to a gas pump and was ready to peel out. Now! He yelled. Molly pushed a bunch of oil cans onto Snyder and Wingo drove for the exit. Boost, Molly, and Wingo followed and they drove away as the gas station blew up. That was awesome, said Boost. I use that trick quite often, said Wingo. You burn other cars who are on your tail. I may have to try that, said Boost. Can you emit flames like mine from your exhaust? Asked Wingo. Boost turned on his exhaust, which emitted purple flames from his twin pipes. DJ turned on his to show blue flames. Cool, said Wingo. I can't do that, though, said Molly. Oh, that's sad, said Wingo. Let's focus on that Menorah. Boost, how many other garages does Snyder own? Asked Molly. I think he has one in Portugal, Boost replied. Snyder was at the remains of the gas station talking with his goons. Those idiots think they can outsmart me and steal my slaves, he said. They are wrong. A 1993 Lois Espert spoke up. Boss, where did they last go? It asked. I was blinded by an explosion caused by the car with a large spoiler, Snyder replied. I'm going to add him and the subwoofer guy into my group. What about the last one? Asked Jasper. She can be put through my torture. I have planned for her, Snyder replied. She is the smart out of those four. Once this Menorah is ours, we will use it to make her deranged and throw her with the rest of the women. That is a good idea, said the Esprit. We should head to Portugal to meet them there in the meantime, said Snyder. Molly, DJ, Boost, and Wingo were driving down a deserted road while leading the map to find the Menorah. What does it say? Asked Molly. There is something hidden out here, but I can't seem to put my wheel on it, Boost replied. Soon it started to get dark. We should probably split up, Boost added. Ladies can go one way, said Wingo. You three go on your own, Molly replied. On it, said Boost. Molly turned off at a road that went right, while DJ, Boost, and Wingo continued straight. It sure really is dark on this road, said DJ. We have underglow on us, said Wingo. The three of them turned on their underglow lights and had an easier time seeing. This is better, said Boost. The three of them turned on their underglow. They kept reading the map, following the trail of the Menorah, when Wingo pushed Boost aside. Look in front of you, Wingo said dramatically. Boost looked up to see a 1970 Plymouth Barracuda right in front of them. The Barracuda looked at DJ, Boost, and Wingo as they were frozen. Can we help you? Asked Wingo.